From Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Chicago White Sox
back
going
home.
up against the Kansas
I'm
City Royals.
Suck on the road. What the fuck?
The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
Got a couple guys on some hitting streaks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
I got a lot of starting pitchers with some snowflakes by their names. And they're cold.
And on the hill, the
and they're bullshit. Only one ain't bullshit is
an excellent strikeout
Phelps.
to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider
Phelps only one play both ways. He hit and pitch.
Free passes, that's going to make him more
The
economical.
boy is struggling hitting the ball, but I'm starting to find a groove with Phelps. I hit a home run,
so we'll see if that
even though I lost
Ready to go now.
to the
Now
Oilers.
a chance for number one. Not close with that one, and we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. The Royals are looking very strong so far this season. Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Get up out of here. That's what I'm talking about, Reagan.
Gassed it right by him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes
You've been bullshitting lately.
He puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get up out of here.
And that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Come on, back ass. Damn, nigga. Then you missed it, you
Makes the
bitch.
turn and heads for second.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
And he'll pull into second safely.
Damn.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly.
Oh, no. That's going to score him a run.
Andrew Vaughn now. Can't get there. Base hit.
All right, there you go. Here they go. Here they go. Come on, Reagan. You just struck out 2 to giving up the next 2 base hits, bro. To this weak-ass Chicago White Sox team, man.
And takes a look at a called strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Come on, man. Mow his ass down, man.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
Punch him out.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Punch him out, Reagans.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That's Benintendi. He played a season here with the Royals. Fuck him.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
What? I try to die for that.
2 outs.
Man, they playing me, dog.
Teal digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
They playing me, dog.
Board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. 2 aboard, 2 out.
Come on, Reagans, get up out this jam, boy. There we go.
Shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
No White Sox. They coming to play, huh?
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and towing the slab, Martin Perez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the center fielder, Carson Rocafort.
We got to be patient in this game.
Swung on.
Damn, I should have left that alone.
Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the
My fault.
My fault. Down. Jonathan India at the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that skips in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off.
Fucking lucky, man.
Swing and a
Dang, that's a little tapper, man. I hate that little tapper.
In time to Vaughn. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Good hit, Bobby.
And they come away without an out.
Good hit, Bobby.
So, man aboard.
Put some of that pressure on.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals.
Come on, Tolbert.
4th in the AL in RBIs. There's a strike.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
1 strike.
You always take the first pitch anyway. Unless you give me a cookie.
Ground ball right side.
He's lucky.
Tosses to first. That's
He's
the inning.
lucky. And that was a good hit. He's lucky I couldn't lift it off the ground, man. Boy, boy, boy.
Second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And that's off the inside edge. That's ball 1.
My starting pitcher's going to be my downfall. These niggas acting like they ain't got it no more. Only one can pitch is Phelps.
Montgomery with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. That one
come on, Ray. Come on, Ray.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Come on, man. Mow him down.
Hot shot to third.
There you go, Tolbert.
Zips it across, and quickly 1 away in the second. Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike at 95.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
I don't know how long I had this game. This is my 36th game I played this long-ass season.
And ball 1.
1 and 2.
1 out, bases empty.
I'm 21 and 14. There we go, Tolbert.
Chopper, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And
he went.
The best pitch he'll
Come
see
on, I mean, first baseman. He went, man.
2 out, space is empty.
Trying to play me, boy. Let that would have been me. You would have said I didn't check.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
There we go.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Come on, man. Mow him down. Matter of fact, punch him out. Punch him out, Reagans.
That one down the line and foul ball.
Punch him out, Reagans. There we go.
Right side.
We'll take it.
Steps on the bag, and the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Renfroe with a homer in his last game. Perez back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benintendi is there.
That's a good hit too.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
I must have got the top of my bat. Had to. They got my son up here batting. Boy, you got your cup of knocks yesterday. And you got a home run. Stay there. Damn.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Ain't that a bitch?
Great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
They be playing me.
To go deep into this game.
And a foul ball.
They be playing me.
Garcia, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center.
Fall in. Damn, that bitch. That nigga can run out there at center field, man. He can run.
Here's the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing.
Come on, Witt.
In foul ground.
Yeah, do they ass back.
It in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Go ahead, Renfroe.
Is lifted in the air.
That's you, Renfroe. There we go. Let's get some quick outs
Maybe
ourselves.
cut that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next over, he's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. And
there we go.
Is the inning. The White Sox lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Man, that little weak ass hit, man.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Like I'm barely hitting the ball.
Freddie Fermin, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out in front with the swing, and that
but
is
I gotta give Salvia a rest because I wasn't putting Fermin in.
Next offer.
He's gonna get mowed down. Look at him. He's about to get mowed down. Fall in. There we go. I always happy for somebody who ain't really got it. One of my main guys, they can't buy a hit.
But he got the job done right there.
So up next, Carson.
Come on, Rockefeller.
0 for 1 so far. And that
they hit me. Yep, they hit me. That's about 4 times they hit this year.
Sometimes you can be on roller skates a little bit where you're quickly wanting to get out of the way.
Come on, India.
The other times where you're saying probably safer if I just try to get a fat.
Oh, that little weak ass chopper.
To second, there's 1 on the ball.
Damn. That weak ass chopper. I'm gonna take his pitches. That's what I'm gonna do. I forgot he ain't throwing no heat. That's my fault.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
Yeah, that's my fault. Damn, man. Come on, man.
This looks like extra bases.
We're letting a weak ass team hit us and shit. He better stay there.
It's a double and his second hit.
Better stay there.
Game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Montgomery in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout. That could get the inning back under control on the mound.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Zach DeLoach will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in for a strike. Benintendi at second. Teal over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's the third.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Man, punch him out. Get up out of there.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Dahlbeck at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Benintendi around third.
Got you.
And
got you.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well,
good throw back, Cass. The last pass. Gun that boy down. He put all his might in it. He did a flip. He threw so much might into that throw.
From start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Got you.
Bottom 4. So up now for Kansas City. Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys.
Boy, this boy Bobby ain't bullshitting with nobody.
Playing for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that's outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
One now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas throws on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Here comes
Tie this motherfucker up, Whip. Tie this motherfucker up, Whip.
And the Royals tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Waste no time there.
I'm talking about Renfroe.
Pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And next up for the Royals, Maurice Phelps. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Damn, I was too early.
This has struck him
I
out.
had it. I had it.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking
I
for
had
it because it
that.
just
I
dropped
sure
right into
wasn't.
the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Renfroe makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez.
There we go.
Absolutely belted.
There we go.
Should be extra bases.
It's gonna score a couple. Stay there. Stay there a second. There we go.
From first, it's 3-1.
There we go.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And boy, Jim Melendez started down there in AAA to see.
The Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin.
They had to start down there, and now they back. They back ready. Trying to adjust.
Stands at second with 2 gone.
Something special with this Royals thing.
Montgomery fires across the diamond. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Reagan's back to work. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Get out of there.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the
another base hit.
Dumps one into left. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1.
Come on, man. Don't start bullshitting with me, Reagan. You already done after this inning, man.
That's too low. And that is ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside. Good
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for 1. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Get up out of here, bitch.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Benintendi to the plate. And now
damn, Benintendi. Gun him down.
Around third, on his way to the plate. Throw is
I don't like that. Benintendi hit on us, man.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Teal getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
White Sox down to run.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball in for a strike, and now 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Montgomery at the plate now, and that's inside. White Sox down a run. And a pop-up right side, foul territory.
Come on, baby.
And
yes.
That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Done, boy.
And now the center fielder, Carson Rocafort.
He still got a lot of energy.
Rocafort turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Popped up.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Teal makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. India in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Damn, that little weak ass tapper, man.
To first, and a couple of quick
little
outs.
Weak ass tapper.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a line drive to left field. Grabs it on the line, and
lucky.
the inning is over.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, James MacArthur. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one missing low.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Fastball for a strike, and the count even at 1. Liner snagged it first.
Got you. Double play.
Bitch. Double play.
Good shit, Garcia.
Here's the center fielder. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That to right.
Come on, Renfro. Come on, Renfro.
Reaching down and makes the grab.
There we go.
One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Man, they switching a pitcher up.
And he's had his struggles
That's
so far
crazy.
this year, as you can see.
Yeah, a lot of energy still left.
Looking
I
to bring
guess.
that down a little bit right here.
Let's see.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it,
come on, Renfro,
producing more than a hit per inning.
Hunter Renfro steps in for the Royals. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Maurice Phelps steps in for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Justin Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Schuster warming up as well. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Hit the fence, man. Get the. That should have been a home run.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall.
Man,
maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over.
Man, that bullshit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael
Told you, boy, that boy Fessel.
In the dirt.
He like Shauna Hagan from the Dodgers.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it. No
It should have been a home run by Phelps.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. And a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Come on, man. Mow that dude down. Mow him down, MacArthur.
And now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rip to third. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Mike Tauchman.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hit in the air, center field. Roccaforte makes the grab, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Justin Anderson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. One down, base is empty. In the air.
There you go for me. There you go for me.
Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. So digging in, Carson Roccaforth. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One
Fermin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
If we go back there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Anderson ready to work. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the dirt. Next pitch, not close, up high. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball, could be 2. Glove flip for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground, and that's just foul. A swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good shit.
Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Witt in the box now. Take strike 1. And that one fouled off. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's what I'm talking about, Witt. That's what I'm talking about, Witt.
And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now here is number 92. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington.
Bullshit.
That's a strike.
Bullshit.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Estevez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there.
2-2.
Get up out of here. Got your ass finally.
Commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Right down to shoot, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, sneaks through, base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Montgomery in the box now, takes strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know,
there we
at
go.
the very least,
Quick feed to second for 1.
There we go.
2. Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gus Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Renfro, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. They say you win.
0-2.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And 1-2. The other way, and foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So now here's the DH. Maurice Phelps, 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Number 64, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Schuster, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So up next, Nelson Velasquez. And a slider misses down and away. Varland, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Moved to first. Ow!
Damn.
They got him, and that will end the inning.
Damn, that's bullshit.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
102 on the gun. .102 on the gun.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw.
There you go. Shit.
Time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see.
Shit, boy got it on.
He's 2 outs away. And next to hit for the Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Royals trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
Went yard on me, huh? Went yard on me. Went yard on me. I won't put another one up there. I won't put another one up there.
Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ground.
Man, they playing me, dude. That ain't no base hit, man. Quit playing with me, man.
Here's Josh Rojas. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That misses. Now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That's out number 2. White Sox down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for when you get into some hot.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
It is.
And
it is.
The Royals strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And the final score here, 4-3.